Hi guys, it's Promise Sebastian here again. Okay guys, another wonderful Wednesday and trust you are having a wonderful day. Okay, a lot of designers are having issue going about backgrounds like this, arcade or colored grunge backgrounds like this. Okay, so this tutorial is gonna clear down every doubt and every tip and tricks you need to go about backgrounds like this. Okay, it's gonna include 5 topics. First is the 8 well-known colors, second is contrast, and third is gradient colors. I'm going to talk about that. And then fourth is how to use backgrounds like this also, which is tagged distraction. Okay, and then fifth is color copy your mentor or role model in graphic design. Okay guys, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification button as I drop awesome videos like this every Wednesday night. So guys, without further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna start guys with the first topic, which is the 8 well-known colors. Okay, so I'm gonna remove these and then I'm gonna start with a clear background. So I'll just go head over to the layer and then tap this off. It's gone now, so I'll head over to the background interface now and then resize this to a square dimension, because the whole designs I'm gonna be teaching and everything is gonna be in square dimension. So the first color is red, so let's go over to the color here, and I think on my color menu here I'm gonna have red. This is dark red, and this is let's just type in the color code for pure red. Let's use this is the tool for typing in color code, so I'm just gonna type in the color code for red, which is FF00. so I delete these two here and 0000. So this is the color code for red. I'll click OK and OK and OK. So this is a red color now. What do you notice? Let's say I get a text now, and then I'm going to double tap on the text. I'm going to type in design. Okay, so this is design. I'm going to draw it to increase it, and then I went over to the alphabet interface, head over to font, and then recent. I think I've used some of my best resets for bold, and then this is design. Let's just resize this to make it a little small. Okay, so this is design now. So if you notice you will see that this red color is active and very vibrant. Okay, so that is why you see most designers don't use colors like this anymore. Okay, every designer want to darken the red a little bit. That is where contrast comes in. Let me just darken this color a little bit somewhere here. You see that this color is pleasant to the eyes. So instead of using them really bright like this, it's better you use them darkened like this. So this is better than this now, okay, in all grand. So the next color is green now. So I'm just gonna get a green here. I think I might have a green here, so let me just tap on any of the green here now, or let's use the plus button to type in the green color code. Let's just delete this. The color code for green is 00, and I have capital letter FF, and I have 00. Okay, and I'll click OK and OK and OK. So this is the color code for green now. So you can see that this green is very bright. That is where my darkening I said earlier comes in now. So we'll just darken this green a little bit somewhere here now. You see that this is so much better than the first color. So always tend to use darker colors than using the brighter part. Okay, so let's switch to the next color, which is blue. I'm gonna look for a blue here now. I'm just gonna use the plus button and then type in the color code, and we'll have 000. I'll have FFF. Okay, so that is the color code for blue. I'll click OK and OK. And this time around you see that this blue is kind of really saturated. So what you do in this aspect now is reduce the saturation of this blue now by using the plus button now, and then you see this slider now, take it somewhere here now. Using blues like this doesn't really work. You can take it somewhere here now, and then this somewhere here, and then increase this now. Then let's bring this to the front a little bit. Okay, so you see that this is a perfect blue now than the other one. So blue color is not used with the blue color code. What you do is reduce the saturation of the blue like I just did now. You will get a perfect blue. So this blue, it's usable. So that of white is a universal color which everybody it's conversant with. I will change the color of our text to whatever color we wish. So let's just use this now. Okay, so this is white, and then we'll have black. So let's change to black. I'm mentioning the 8 popular colors that you can stick to as a beginner graphic designer. I'm going to change this text to white. So I'll head over to color and then white. So the next it's yellow. Okay, so let's just head over to color again, and then I think I have a suitable yellow here on my background now. Okay, so this is the main yellow color, which is not conducive to the eye, is really bright. So this is a perfect yellow now to use for your design. Okay, it's here on pencil, and then you have purple. Let me use the plus button, or probably use a color here to get purple. Okay, I didn't see. Okay, I have purple here. I'll just tap on it right away. This purple is not that saturated. Okay, so let's just head over to color now, and then we'll saturate the purple a little by adding it enough purple, something like this. Just draw this main slider now to the extreme. Okay, so look at the purple. Okay, this is too saturated. We'll bring it down somewhere here, and then see what we can do. Okay, so this is perfect now. You see the difference between the first one. This was the first purple color, which was not saturated, and this is what I did now. So this purple is perfect. Okay, purple is one color that you can use without making it a gradient, and it will still look awesome and nice. Okay, so then the last color is pink. Okay, I'll head over to pink now. I'm talking about the 8 very popular colors that people are used to, that you can stick to as a beginner graphic designer. Okay, so then pink. Okay, so this is a cool pink here on Pencil Lab. We don't need to work on this one. This is perfect now. So this is it now. So these 8 popular colors are colors that you can stick to and people are used to it. And now I'm going to talk about contrast. Okay, while explaining these colors, I think I included the importance of contrast while explaining this color. We are used to using bright colors for text, white, yellow, and all of them. Okay, we're used to using them for text. So when you use them for text on bright background, like the let's just use this yellow now on Pencil Lab here now, like the yellow I brought up here now, using a bright text for it won't work. Okay, and else you are using a dark text for the yellow. So let's just change to yellow and click OK, and head over to the alphabet interface, and then head over to color and change the color of the text to this, or probably whatever color. So you see, this is also usable, but the background is quite bright, so many people won't read long if you have a long text on this background, because it's disturbing the eye. Okay, background like this, that is why we talk about darkening the background to bring out the contrast of the design. Then contrast is quite simple. The difference in brightness between 2 colors is called contrast. Okay, so the difference between these colors now and this color, that is the difference in brightness between this design color and this background color now, is called contrast. So make sure your design colors you are choosing have enough contrast that it can be seen, and I talked about using dark colors. Okay, so next now it's gradient. Let me just switch to any of these colors we just created. Let me just tap on this purple we just created now, and then change this our design color to yellow. So I'll just screw up and up and up, and then screw left, and then change our color to this yellow now. So this yellow is not quite okay. Let me just use this. I love this yellow on this background now for a text. Okay, we are talking about background, that is why I didn't say we should use this yellow. You can use this yellow for text once you have a cool background. Your background should be cool to the eye, so that someone can read through the background for a long time, not something really shouty. You get, colors are cool, but gradients are better. When you have something that is good and you have something that is better, you always want to go for the one that is better. That's where a lot of designers use gradient, and it comes out wow. That is just it. Okay, so this is a purple color now. Let's head over to the background interface, color. I'm going to use plus now. Okay, it's on color now, so I'm going to use gradient now, and I think I've created some gradient here now, but for the sake of this tutorial, let's just try our hands on any of this color. Let me just tap on this one at the back now, and then I'm going to change this to somewhere here to bring out this purple, and bring this somewhere here, and I think I have my purple now, and then I'm going to move it a little left to bring out the purple very well, close to somewhere here. Okay, so I have a dark purple now here now. So then I'm gonna make this bright. So somewhere here, and then we need a very bright purple. Okay, something like this is not okay. So let's move it to somewhere here to make it a little cool. Okay, I think we can darken this place a little and then cool this place the more. And then this now and our main color, you see the difference now. Okay, this gradient really didn't get the purple I was actually trying to work with. Let's just move small here, so somewhere here now. Okay, and then we'll tap on this one again now and then move to somewhere here. So this will really give us what we are looking for. Okay, so this now and then this now, you see the difference now. This is more sweet and vibrant and okay than this lame color now. Okay, so gradients are better than cool colors. That is why most designers use gradient enough. Okay, you can see this gradient I recently created. Now this is a red gradient. You see how nice this gradient is now. Let's say I just use the plain red color. I have this dark red color I taught you guys. Now you see how it looks now, and then you look at it with a gradient, you see the difference. This is more sweet. Okay, nature design is all about nature. This was trying to replicate your fruit. You see they have gradient and all those things. That is why it looks more appealing than plain colors. Okay, I don't say plain colors are good, you can use it on your design, but gradients are better. When you have something that is better than what you are using, you always want to go for it. So try out gradient. Okay, and when playing with gradient, this is the easiest gradient to create. Okay, since you are not that good to create complex background, simply just get a bright color and a dark version of the color and merge them together. You can just use any of these gradient arrangement up and down and make this one dark blue, bright blue. This is the easiest gradient to create. Okay, this is dark blue now and this is light blue. Okay, and this is dark red and this is light red. You can change to whatever gradient arrangement. You can make it from up and you can make it as if a light from beneath here now, and you can even make it as if the light is coming from up and it will still look okay. This is the easiest gradient. Don't start looking for misting of colors. This is best, by far the best and easiest to create gradient. Just bring a color. Let's say this is my gradient arrangement. Now this is the dark side. Now I'm going to use the color tool. Now you can just pick red here now, then draw to the extreme. You know that I've taught you guys here this second slider is used to darken colors and this third slider is used to brighten colors. So you can keep this is dark red now. Let me increase this now. This brings up the color instead of turning it to white now. So this is gonna bring up the color now. Okay, and then you head over to this one now and then put to the same red again and then put this stuff now to the same red. This is the color wheel now. Put it to the same red now and then a bright red for this now and okay. You see this is far nice and okay and usable than just using lame and okay color. Okay, so use gradient as much as you can. Okay, so then next, distraction. This is really important. Pay attention because it's for those that's gonna be using all this arcade mystic grunge colored background. We just open up this one we just practiced recently. Now let me just unlock it now and resize to 100 now. Okay, so when I mean distractions, I mean sharp colors that are off different. Okay, let's say that all these line on all these grunge effect now on this background are not dark red, because you can see that these are dark red grunge effect now on this poster now, all these lines and all these mystic somethings or this background now. So assuming these are blue colors now or green colors, you see that it will not rhyme. That is how to know a background to use. All these things in this background are red despite the variations. Now do you get me? Let me just zoom this now and show you guys something. Now you can see that all these cracks and all these stuffs now and all this stuff they are still these red colors, just that these ones are dark and this one is bright. That is how to know how to use creative background like this, grunge, arcade or mystic background, anyone you want to call it. Okay, they are actually not that different. Assuming all these stuffs now are blue or green, you will now see that this background will not look appealing. That is just the tick. Okay, backgrounds that have a similarity in colors, probably a difference of brightness and contrast, but it's the same color, they are so much usable no matter the variations. Okay, so that is how to know backgrounds that are usable. Okay, same thing applies to this one. Now let me just resize this now and unlock and then resize to 100. Okay, So this is 100 now. So you can see that the same thing applies to this now. This is light purple and this is dark purple, and this is very much usable because it didn't distract the image. It didn't distract the, assuming this is something like yellow now or blue or something green, you see it will now look off and it's gonna draw attention. That is how to know how to use creative background. They should be in the same color. They should be the same color, probably different contrast, okay, and different arrangement and a lot. You see, this is something that is going or is rigorous, okay, so it can be anything, just they should be in the same color, no matter the patterns and this whatever it is, it should be the same color. But if it's purple, it can be dark purple and dark red. So that is how to know colors that are usable, like color backgrounds like this that are usable. That is how to know them, okay. So then another thing you should note, it might actually get complicated. Let me just close this guy. When you have something like this now, you can see that this is not this is actually not blue, okay, this is a different color. So in a situation like this now, you can see that the blending is kind of soft. Assuming this is hard now, it's gonna draw my attention because it's not soft, it's not kind of faded, it doesn't have a, it's not kind of, because it's faded now, it's not kind of hard and it doesn't have a sharp edge. It's easy for you to blend inside this blue and you won't notice it, okay. Assuming this is something like this now, this is not usable. You cannot type on this thing because the distractions is much. So that is what you should pay attention to. Pay attention to the distraction on wherever grunge, arcade, mystic backgrounds, you can call them any name. You know the backgrounds I mean, backgrounds that have effects like this. Let me bring this to the front now. Backgrounds that have effect like this, okay. So that are backgrounds that I mean, you can call them any name, okay. So that is how to know them. So that is how to know the ones that are so usable. They should be in the same color range. There shouldn't be much distraction. You see, you can totally read this thing now without having to get distracted. Even the one we brought in as our background design, no matter that one is very bright, have a lot of saturation. Let me bring it back from my gallery now. That one is really bright, has enough saturation, but let me bring it back now. You can see that it's still usable, okay, because this, let me just click OK below now as this pops up now. It's gonna click OK and then draw it now. You can see that this is yellow and this is dark yellow. This is yellow now. This is still yellow, but it was darker part of yellow, and this is a brighter part of yellow. All these things now are the same color, just that the brightness, the contrast is increased, or brightness, okay, they are increased. That is why they change in variation, and you can see that it's gradual, and you can see the color change is gradual and relatable. It's something that is relatable, okay. Assuming this from here now to somewhere here, and something dark like this now, you now have a very bright color now, it's kind of gonna look disturbing. Why it's not disturbing? Because it's not sharp. You can see it's soft moving from here and it's gradual. That is how to know colors like this that you can use it, okay. So that is just it. Pay key attention to this now. They should be in the same. If it's purple, it should be purple, different purple variants, then included in color. And even though it's sharp, soft and sharp, but as far as it's purple and doesn't have enough distractions, okay, something like this is not usable for you to tap on background. The distractions are much. Something like this is not usable for you to use as a background, because what, look at what I told you now. You see green is here, pink is here, red is here, so you have enough of distraction. But assuming all these things are pink now, just a different variant of pink. Let's say this is light pink now, and here now is kind of dark pink, and here is kind of a little dark pink. You see that this will blend well as a background. You can use it and it will be creative, okay. So that is it. These colors now are not blending really well because they are different colors. That is just it, okay. This also is not usable because of what, there are a lot of distractions. Once I tap anything here now, you are not going to concentrate on the information I want you to focus on because the background is distracted, okay. So I'm gonna off this now, and you guys just take a look at one of these. Then look at this. Take a look at this now. Okay, I think I'm not touching it. Take a look at this, and I'm gonna take a look at this now. Take a look at this. Let me just resize this to 100. Take a look at this. You see what the background looks like now, and I was usable. Take a look at this, and then I'm gonna resize. You see how this one is still related. This looks light and this is a little blue blending in the background. There's no much distraction. You can focus on your text without the background. Assuming this was something like this that was used as a background, it's gonna cause distractions. So that is the keynote to note when using background like that. You can see this now, no more distractions. You can see this. This was a plain color, okay, it's not a background. We didn't use a background. This is, you see, no more distraction. Even this one, no much distraction. Okay, so that is it now. Okay, the last point I said I'm gonna make is 5, which I say color copy your mentor or designer. Most designers don't know this is something that has really helped me. I have some people that I color copy their colors, like their pattern. You can check a particular designer which colors he used often for any particular design, and you can follow the steps. You might not be designing what like he's designing, but you can pick his colors and use them, and you see it's gonna come out good. Okay, color copy your designers. If you don't know more about copy, if colors are giving you issues, then color copy your design. This is a wonderful trick that has so helped me, and I'm happy sharing with you guys. Okay, color copy your designer. Check designs that if he does food design, which colors do you normally use for food design, then use that color for your own. If it's gradient, use that same gradient for your own. If he does church flyers, which colors does he normally use for it? Use them as your own. It's gonna come out well since their own came out well. That is it for this tutorial, guys. Thanks for watching this awesome tutorial and to the end. Okay, guys, if you enjoyed watching this tutorial, don't forget to hit the like, comment and share with your friends. Okay, subscribe also if you've not, and keep creating. See you guys next Wednesday.